Hold on. I'm gonna pull your card real quick. You better not hold out any words in this joint because he says some shit in here that some of y'all in the crowd might get offended to. Do not hold back, though. This ain't, you know, the New Hampshire show. Don't hold back. Say what you gotta say.
Respect for the ArtOfRhyme. The ArtOfRhyme.
This is not for the radio.
Yo, you gotta turn your volume all the way up on this one. You are now listening to the sound. I'm gonna get a lot of people offended.
Pay attention.
So Rex, my man, sir. Actually, both of you were at the UMass Dartmouth ArtOfRhyme.com
I still got the
show.
T-shirt.
I should have worn it, right? Definitely. So, I feel like I haven't heard much of your work over the last, like, 2 years, 3 years, something like that. Now, I don't know if I've just been missing it, but it's great to see your face and to hear your voice again. What's going on? What's new?
Well, I kind of fell out of the mix for a little while, but I'm back in the mix, basically. You know, Static hit me up. This been my man from day one, and we were like, let's get this album done. It was a long time coming. We was like, we needed to get an album done, and the Grey Hairs Project it came out just out of that. You know, just our mind state that, like, you know what I mean, good music is missing in the game. And it was like, we're going to get an album done that's like good music and it's for the people. It's just really going to represent what hip-hop should really be. That's what it is.
Have you been doing a lot of writing at all? Like,
I write every day, B. I write to the sound of the rain. I write to my son coming in the room. You know, there's a lot of life situations that play a part in, like, everything that I do. And, like, just honestly, that's how Grey Hairs came about. It's just basically, like, everyday life experiences. You know what I mean? Age and experience.
Now, you were telling me that you've got a lot of it already kind of in the works. So why don't you tell us a little bit about, I mean, it's a work in progress right now, but what do you got on the table?
I mean, I got a lot of things on the table. It's just, like, heat music. Honestly, like, I ain't going to run into, like, you know, a lot of the, like, feature type thing. You know what I mean? You could look at the situation as it stands right now with Show Off, and you can recognize that a lot of dope shit is going to be in it. Because anything that Static's going to put his print on, his seal of approval, is going to be dope music. So, like, you have nothing to worry about. Anybody who heard my material, they know what my material represents, and they know what Static represents. So, like, when you see the project come out, you're gonna know it's going to be crazy.
So, Static, have you produced the entire album? Or is that
Producing, I'd say 70%. You know, Primo just committed to doing a joint, Large Professor. DC, the Midi Aliens, doing a dope joint. We already got it almost done. We got this kid Demo from Boston, kid Blaze P, who's real nice. And that's pretty much it.
Now, do you have a lot of features, like other people on your album as well? Or I know last time it was pretty much you exclusively, right?
Yeah, like I said, I don't really like to get into the mix of, like, who's there until, like, we're really in the process of, like, putting out the project itself. Like, I ain't gonna name drop or nothing like that, but I'll let you know when you hear the material, you're gonna be able to recognize it. It's gonna be thorough.
A lot of cats have been, you know, making inquiries about being on the album, working with me. So, trust me, everybody knows what I do with terminology. I'm about to do it again.
Wanna take myself a time, get a body locked up at the tape line. Great time for the king line. Never had a conversation with a fake guy. Niggas know I'm back, mom. Just from the baseline.
It's nothing. Ain't nothing but to it but to do it.
It's gonna be hardcore. That's what it is.
Now, where are you living these days?
Right now, I'm living in Miami. You know, I've been out in Miami for about a year now. Born and raised in Lawrence, obviously. Lived in Boston for like the last 8 years. But then I moved down to Miami in the past year, and that's where I'm resting. You know, I'll make my trips here every month. I make sure that every month I'm back up here. Static says we gotta get the work in, and we get the work in. You know, Static's pushing forward with like a real movement. Show Off ain't just like, you know what I mean, some fad or anything like that. It's really a movement. And you see the material that's coming out, you're like, yo, they got next. You know, so like when you see what we're doing, it's serious.
A Million Art in Terms album is like, the whole album is strictly Legends. We made it that way. You know, I don't even have a beat on it. It's strictly Primo, Large Professor, Pete Rock, Alchemist, Easy Mo B. Like, it's crazy. So, I mean, look out for that. I got a CD with Q-Tip called The 23 Breaks Beats of Death. I'm producing the whole thing. I got a CD with Joel Ortiz and Green Lantern. That's bananas. I produced 2 records on Joel's Aftermath album. Dre's supposed to mix them, so.
So when do you sleep?
I actually lately, I haven't been sleeping, but on a regular basis, you know, I get my sleep, I work on music all day. It's all I do, so, I mean, it's not even about that, but lately, I've been crazy.
Yeah. So you've got Northeast tour right now. What part of the tour?
Yeah, we did Maine Friday night. We did Saturday night New Hampshire. Tonight we in Boston. Thursday we in New York. Next week's Philly. Chicago's the week after. And then we're doing a big party the December 15th in LA with DJ Premier, Evidence, Alchemist. It's gonna be real crazy. It's in a warehouse. So, you know, I try to set up as many release parties as I could.
That's tough. That's awesome. So now with Miami, right? This scene in Miami musically. You know, how does that compare with the Northeast or with different parts of the country?
Surprisingly, like, there's a lot of true heads out there. You know what I mean? I was like a little apprehensive when I first went down there, obviously, because all I hear on the radio is like this music from the South that I really ain't feeling. You know, but when I went down there, I came across a lot of cats that are really true heads, and they're really about the good music. And that's all I'm about, you know what I mean? If I come across something that's quality music, I'm going to push forward with that. But I don't care if it wasn't like that. Like, when I go down there, I'm going to have my Spell My Name Right t-shirt. I'm going to be rocking with gray hairs. I'm going to be rocking with anything from Term. I'm going to be rocking with anything from Primo and anybody who's really doing good music nowadays. And that's it, you know?
Pay attention!
It goes like I'm not a racist, but I do not believe in equality. Niggas spit honky, follow me. Now that I got the attention, bitch, you can swallow me. I can give a fuck if you get offended, I gotta speak. Niggas this, niggas that. First let a niggas facts. This entire country's built on black people's back. This entire country's built on black people's back. This entire country's built on black people's back. I am not homophobic, but I do not believe in you faggots. Stay in the closet, Catholic, green maggots. Healthy, draw habits. Raise the breaking dirty and back. Confirming each other's back. And back with every teacher they can, like all Kelly and Jackson. Bitches fronted bellies and tight shirts. The back shows where the fuck is the guidance, the education. It goes where the fuck is the guidance, the education, the path. I am not a gangster, but I do not believe that you pop shells, good coke, bang homes. What have you learned from all the rappers who got still? All of this promotion and rap, most of it's not real. Ain't even real on the block, and what you show on the block. But we be off the block, but now we got a deal. So we be off the block, but now we got a deal. So we be off the block. What? I am not homo, and I do not believe. And I come from the Bastardamo, where Osama, where we know where the soldiers are. Still we keep pouring more dead bodies on the dead bodies. And instead of him and Tommy, we get 4 more years. Or the Bush family killing, ignoring our peers. We should be saying, roll it out. Jay asked the question why we sat and watched the rivers fall like rain. Charles did. I am not a rapist. Still I believe you can be touched. Get held down and then get crushed. Robbery expert, believe there's a stick up. Murder the opposition, the virgin, the competition. The middle finger still up. Fuck the world like some bitch I feel cut. My bottle's half empty. I have not the energy for enemies and such. Half the industry washed up, the other half sucks. I am not the unsigned hype. I'm the unsigned 5 mic from T-Knox plus dice. These are the right price. People I breathe life. The resurrection of these pigs will block one Christ. I am not the devil. I'm singing from beneath this level, trying to reach the sunshine like Icarus. Flow still ridiculous. Whole